Why is this foundation so good? Why are you so good? How do you do it? What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. So it is Wear Test Wednesday. Every Wednesday I test out a new product, mostly foundation products. My name is Delana, by the way, because I always forget to say that. Today we will be testing out the LANCOME Skin Feels Good Hydrating Skin Tint Healthy Glow. It's like a tinted moisturizer. LANCOME just launched this recently, like within the past few months. We are going to be trying it out today. We're going to be applying it, see how well it blends. I'll be doing check-ins throughout the day to kind of see how this product wears. So, by the way, look at my skin right now. Is it nice and glowy? I just did 2 face masks this morning. First I did, because I really feel like my skin needed like a reboost, a reboot. A reboost, that's what I said. So I went in with the Boscia Matcha Magic Super Antioxidant Mask and I left that on for 20 minutes. Rinsed that off and then went in with the Tatcha Violet Sea Radiance Mask. So this one is like resurfacing and kind of pulling everything out of the skin. And then this one is kind of like healing and putting all those nutrients and that radiance back into the skin. Freaking especially loving this one. I love both of these. Anytime that I feel like my skin needs a reboot, I go in with this mask and I leave it on for a full 20 minutes and then go in with the rest of my routine. Oh my gosh, it is amazing. Anyways, that's not what this video is about. Let me give you guys the lowdown on this product. Oh my gosh, my cat is climbing into my makeup bag. Okay. There are some days that she comes in here and she's totally chill, and then there are some days that she is climbing all over everything, and there are a lot of things to climb on in this room. So alright, so I have this product pulled up on my Sephora app and I'm just gonna read you guys the little about section. So the coverage is supposed to be a light coverage. It's not claiming to be anything more. It's for normal, dry combination, and oily, not for sensitive skin apparently. And the finish is radiant and it has an SPF of 23. Which is very unique. Under the what it is section, it says a hydrating oil-free foundation with SPF 23 for the no makeup look, infused with antioxidants to protect against free radicals and pollution. Skin Feels Good is a next generation foundation that protects and perfects the skin while allowing your skin to shine through. Available in 11 buildable and adaptable shades, it is enriched with skin nourishing ingredients like hyaluronic acid to lock in moisture for all-day hydration, moringa seed extract to revitalize and protect against free radicals, and SPF 23 protection. This lightweight, breathable, oil-free formula gives skin a velvety, smooth, radiant glow without clogging pores, so your skin will literally feel good. And it is formulated without parabens. It says for the perfect base, start by applying advanced serum. Okay. It just says apply. It doesn't say like apply with a brush or apply with a sponge. It just says start by applying it in the center of the face. Alrighty, let's try this on then. I have been using a brush recently. Please don't tell me I left my brush downstairs. Okay, I did. So I have the shade 01N Nudie, and this one is the second to lightest shade, which it is a little bit too dark for me, so I wish that I had the lighter shade, but alright, so I'm just gonna pump this onto my tray. I'm gonna start with 2 pumps. Disclaimer, I have worn this foundation before. I have started wearing the foundations more beforehand, like before doing a wear test, because I like to start to develop my opinion on them. That way it can be like a wear test, you guys can see how it wears, and then you also get like my well-rounded thoughts on the product and not just like, oh, this is my first time using it, so maybe I need to try it with a different primer and maybe it'll work this way. I want to have already gone through all of that, like tried it with different primers, tried it with different setting techniques, maybe a setting powder, maybe a setting spray, or whatever it may be. There will always be a million options and a million different ways that you can wear a product, but I like to cover as many bases as I can so that I can give you a better, more well-rounded review. So I'm just taking this on a flat foundation brush. This is the BH Cosmetics 123 brush, and I'm going to start in the center of the face. So from wearing this product already before, it did remind me a lot, especially, I mean, even just from reading the package of it having an SPF of 23, I was like, this reminds me a lot of the YSL Touche Eclat all-in-one glow foundation, and the finish is very, very similar. Like, to me, they almost feel like the same formula, except this one has a fragrance to it. It has like a stronger fragrance. Oh, and I'm not applying any primer to my face because whenever I wear tinted moisturizers, you don't typically want to wear primers with them because they're tinted moisturizers. They're kind of meant to go directly onto the skin. That's why I'm not putting any primers on today like I normally do. Alright, so there's just one layer of coverage. It looks really nice. Coverage is definitely like that sheer to medium. I've been loving this kind of coverage recently, so I really like it. And it does not claim to be a full coverage by any means. It is a tinted moisturizer, so if you're somebody who wants a full coverage, this is not the product for you. I'm gonna start to blend it on the other side. I do still think that oily skin can wear this foundation because it does have that hyaluronic acid in it, and that hyaluronic acid could actually help with oil production since it's hydrating the skin. It can maybe calm the oil production a little bit, but I would definitely set it with powder if you have oily skin because otherwise it's gonna look like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks super, super dewy and shiny. And there we are. We got a nice wash of color all over. Doesn't it look exactly like the Touche Eclat, the all-in-one glow? I mean, this to me is like the same finish, you know? It's that glassy, glossy, super glowy skin. I would say the all-in-one glow probably has just like a little bit more coverage than this one, but they're pretty much the same. Like, they feel like the same formula to me. I do know that with the all-in-one glow, since it is 70% water, I don't know if this one is 70% water. I don't think it is. At least it didn't say it was. Since that one is 70% water, you have to buff it into the skin to really kind of mix the pigments together. And with this one, I didn't feel like I had to do that as much. Like, it felt like it just went on really evenly right away. And with the all-in-one glow, you kind of have to work it into the skin a little bit more to start to get that more even application. So I do think that this one has a little bit more of an ease of application, but nothing that would keep me from choosing this over the YSL all-in-one glow. So to me, they're very, very similar. This one retails for only $35. If this performs the same as the YSL all-in-one glow, this could actually be like a little bit of a dupe. I mean, right now, I feel like I feel it on my skin a little bit, and I do have sensitive skin, and this definitely has a fragrance in it, so that could be why. Or it could be the form of sunscreen in it, because sometimes certain sunscreens can bother my skin, so that could be it. But I don't know. We are going to wear this, and we're going to see how it lasts. So I'm gonna go and apply the rest of my makeup, just kind of set everything. I'm actually not going to apply everything right now because I'm hoping to film a tutorial. So if I do come back and I'm not wearing like a full face of makeup, that will be why, because I'm planning on filming a tutorial, but I'm having some issues with my storage right now, and I need to get some footage off of my SD cards so that I can put it onto my computer. Anyways, it's a whole mess. With all that said, really liking the foundation so far. Oh, let me zoom you in so that you guys can see it. So before I hop off, here is everything up close. As you can tell, it looks very skin-like, very glowy. Personally, I am loving it. I have been loving this kind of finish recently. I'm not going to put any powder over this area. I'm only going to put powder underneath my eyes. But yeah, that's where we are right now. Let me go apply half of my makeup in hopes to film a tutorial later. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next check-in. What's up, everyone? Oh. So, like I said, very minimal makeup. We're going to my husband's studio, and I'm gonna kind of hunker down and get some editing done. I'm gonna be editing and Get Ready With Me, which I will link right here, or right here. If it's done already, it's with my friend Alvina, and we did a summer shoot, did a little bit of vlogging, so that was a lot of fun. Anyways, we're here to talk about foundation. So please excuse, I don't know what is going on, but my mascara decided to smudge a little bit today, even though I don't even have any mascara on my lower lash line. This isn't the bane of my existence. Foundation pretty much looks exactly the same as how I put it on. I am getting a little bit more shine on my nose. Oh, now you can see it really well. Getting a little bit more shine on my nose, and it has rubbed off a little bit on my nose already, and it is, let's see. Oh, it's 8:10 right now, so it's been on for about 7 hours. But like in my cheek area here, like everything looks exactly the same. It looks really good on my forehead, and I'm very picky about how foundations look on my forehead because of my fine lines on my forehead. So I'm super happy with that, and I think that's really just because of the hydration that it has in it, that hyaluronic acid. Anytime that your skin is well hydrated, your makeup is going to sit a lot better on the skin. And so right now I really like it. It is not that full coverage, obviously, so if you are looking for that full coverage, you are not going to get it with this foundation, and I've said that already several times before. But it's definitely, like, you can see a little bit of my redness peeking through. It's worn off a little bit right here where I was wearing sunglasses. But other than that, like, I had no problems blending my bronzer over it. Yeah, and everything still feels like really nice and lightweight. By seeing how much shine I have already, I'm thinking that this is not gonna be a good foundation for oily skin. Like, if you're truly oily, skip it. Don't worry about it. Go for something a little bit more matte. I did not set it with powder at all. I just used setting spray, so that's another thing as to why it is not, or why it has gotten more shiny. So yeah, but other than that, I really like it for a tinted moisturizer. For how well it is lasting so far, I really like it because it's not like getting weird or patchy or bunching up or separating or anything like that. So far so good. $35, I'm liking it. So that's it for now. I will see you guys in my next check-in, and so we'll see. Say bye. Alright, you guys, so it is the end of the day, and it is now 12:17 at night. So this foundation has been on for a good 12 hours. So it's about time for me to wash my face and get ready for bed and cuddle up in bed and go to sleep. Alright, so clearly not wearing a lot of makeup today. I ended up having just like kind of doing more than I thought I was going to end up doing today. I was like on the phone with Apple support today trying to figure out my whole like storage situation on my computer, and still not completely figured out. For this being a no makeup kind of day, I am so happy. I'm looking at myself down in my mirror right now, and I'm so happy with how this has lasted. It still looks so freaking nice. Obviously, I still have a lot of glow to my skin, and for not setting this with a powder, I mean, it has not gotten patchy at all in any areas of my face, which usually I start to get very patchy in my forehead. Things start to separate and cake up and bunch up around this area. Starts to wear off a lot on my chin, which it has worn off a little bit on my chin, but not a ton, like not how it usually is. I am actually super impressed with this foundation for it being a tinted moisturizer. Typically tinted moisturizers, they're gone like that, you know, they all kind of soak into the skin, they absorb, they just kind of fade away. But for me, like, this looks absolutely perfect. I am so happy with it, like almost to the extent that I would say that it lasted better than my YSL All-in-One Glow. If you guys don't know already, I am obsessed with that foundation, like obsessed with it. For me to say that I actually like this one better than that one is huge. And my skin looks very skin-like, and I just literally feel like nothing has moved, you know? Like, even around my nose area, it hasn't like bunched up or gotten patchy, and this is where it always does. My only complaint is that I feel like my mascara has smudged a little bit, which is very odd to me because I don't even have any mascara on my lower lash line, and I feel like maybe that's just from all the hydration that this has given my skin. I mean, mascara kind of smudges on me anyways, so it's not really a big complaint to me. I don't know, I'm super impressed. You know, it actually has worn off a little bit on my nose area, just right here on the tip, kind of patched up a little bit, but just a little bit, like something that I really had to look for and find. And like, look at my bronzer, my blush, my highlight, everything is still exactly where I put it. It has not gotten patchy, it has not worn off. I mean, wow, I am super impressed. Like, I was fully expecting this to have worn off or at least changed a little bit throughout the day, and this looks so good. Like, what? I'm super impressed. And for $35, that's what, $12 less than the All-in-One Glow from YSL. Like, There's no beating that. So if you are the type of person that you just need something to last all day and you do not have oily skin, because I don't think that this will last as well on oily skin, because look at all of the glow that it has. I really think it'll start to break up and break down. But if you are someone who has like normal to dry, maybe even some combo people could wear this, I do highly recommend it. It has lasted really, really well on me. Clearly, everything still looks perfect. And 35 bucks. I mean, $35 for high end is pretty good, you know? How many ounces is this? A little over an ounce. So you're even getting a little bit more than is average, which 1 ounce is average, and you're getting good longevity, you're getting hydration, you are getting SPF, and everything in between. So loving this product. So yeah, definitely if you are somebody who just wants to throw something on, something that is super low maintenance and that you know that you can rely on, then this is a great product for you. So why don't you go ahead and leave a comment and let me know what products you would like to see me put to the test next, and I will be sure to get to them. Make sure you hit that subscribe button before you leave, and if you want the notifications, turn on the notification bell. Make sure that you stay tuned to click on some of my other videos here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in Friday's video. Bye! Let me zoom you in. Foundation you would like to see me put to the test next. I'm gonna start that sentence over because I stuttered. So while you guys are still here,